Hey everyone, welcome back to White Sparrow Living, Luke 12:6. This is Wendy. We're back from vacation and I'm so excited to finally bring you the makeover of my friend's apartment, which is pretty small, as well as the budget. So we're using some DIYs from the Dollar Tree, as well as some thrifted items, and even some items that she already had. And we just repurposed them and put them in new places, so they're going to be new to her. She had no idea we were going to be doing her bedroom also, so it was kind of a perky prize addition. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think. And now, without further ado, let's get started. So we're really working with a super tight budget on this project, and so I had gone to the Goodwill and found this beautiful terracotta hurricane. It's not the right colors, but I kind of look at things as if they were white already, and that makes them have a different life. I got this little pot for 99 cents, and then this is a little fishbowl from the Dollar Tree for $1. And then this big vase, I had some flowers that I had gotten from somewhere, but anyway, that was in my stash, and so that was free. If you found that at a thrift store or at a yard sale, you'd probably pay about $2, $3 maybe. So I'm just going to take my Waverly White chalk paint and paint all of these items, and once you paint them white, it seems like it gives them new life, and they look a lot more bright and fresh and not just random pieces that you've accumulated from different places. So I love painting terracotta, and when you're painting the glass pieces, you want to do pretty thin coats and let each one dry in between before you put the next one on. And you also have to be kind of careful when you're painting glass, because it will start rubbing off if you paint it too soon and before it's completely dry. So it's so easy to find different pieces at the Goodwill or thrift store, or sometimes even on OfferUp as a secondhand item that you can make different and work for your space. So I got this bulletin board also from the Goodwill, and it was $3.99, and it's just a regular cork bulletin board. But what I really liked was the frame was a kind of light wood, and it's the cheapy stuff. I'm sure it's covered with some kind of vinyl adhesive, but I really liked the back of it. It looked kind of like a linen, and it was just the right color that I wanted to work on her living room. And so I'm going to take my chalk paint again, and I'm using an Annie Sloan brush, and I'm just going to make some swipes across the board in a horizontal direction, and I want the edges to kind of be messed up and not perfectly straight. And I'm going to go up about 3/4 of the way, and then at the last part I'm going to leave that blank because I want that to be the darkest part of my paint, which I'm going to be using some Ballet Slipper Waverly chalk paint, and I want to give this an ombre type feel. So all I did was I had my white chalk paint on my plate, and then I'm going to gradually add a little bit of the pink so that it's at its lightest. And then once I get about 1/4 of the way up with that, I'm going to add a little bit more pink to that white, and using the same brush and not cleaning it off or anything, I'm just going to make it a little bit darker. And then I'm just going to do the same thing a third time, adding even more of the Ballet Slipper until I finally just use the Ballet Slipper completely undiluted and the true color that it is straight out of the jar. And then I'm going to go back with my paintbrush and kind of blend in those lines where I did the different colors, and that just gives it a softer and more blended look. And then I'm going to take a smaller paintbrush and kind of blend it even more and get the edges a little more crookedy and not so even. So now I'm going to take my Silhouette Cameo 3, and using my Frisco craft vinyl, I'm going to make a special scripture on here and a message that I want to be pretty prominent in my friend Eileen's living room. And so I'm going to measure the size of my board and I'll know how big I need to make my decal. And so I'm going to be using my 24-inch cutting mat because it's a little bit too big for just my 12 by 12. So I just design it on my Silhouette Suite, and I'm going to be using Psalm 46:5, which is, God is within her, she will not fall. And like I said, she's kind of going through a hard time, and so we really wanted to bless her and give her a whole new look in this home. And it's perfect timing because she's on a girls' retreat with her friends, and so there's lots of prayer and rejuvenating going on. And then when she gets back, she's going to have a completely new place to enjoy and just feel peaceful. And that's the feel that I want to put into this space, is just a place of restfulness and peace where she can just breathe. So after I cut my words out, I'm going to take off the top layer of my vinyl, and I like to score it with a utility knife so that it's a little bit easier to weed. And I actually cut out some squares so that I could kind of conserve my vinyl, which wasn't a really great idea because it is a little more difficult to place your words onto the piece when it's not a full square. I get through it okay, but it is just a little more difficult, and I'm just really nervous about running out of my black vinyl now with all of the shipping issues and ordering, so I was just kind of being cheap here. So then I'm going to weed out the insides of the letters, and I've been using a pen, it's PINPEN, that my sweet friend Cindy sent me, and I mean, I am hooked on this thing, no pun intended. It is such a neat tool and makes it so easy and fun to weed, if weeding can be fun, which I think it is. So then I'm going to take my transfer tape that I get from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to place that over my decal and then pull it off upside down, making sure that my adhesive sticks to the transfer sheet. And then I'm going to take the whole thing and put it on top of my board and try to get it as centered as I can. And this is when it would come in handy if it was just a full square of transfer tape so that you can control it a little bit better. But it ended up working out. And then I'm going to pull the transfer tape off of the letters, leaving my decal on my sign. I wasn't really happy with the G. In fact, I didn't actually even notice it, but my mom did because she's got the eagle eye, and she said it looked like cool is within her, which cool is within her, but we wanted God to be more within her. So I adjusted that by adding a piece of vinyl to make it look more like a G, but you'll see that later. Okay, we're getting ready to go. We're all packed up and we're getting ready to go to Eileen's house. Woo woo! We got the troops already. Brandon, say hi. We got these. Yay. Where's the other littles? Oh yeah, these guys are little helpers. Hi. We got this one ready to roll. Okay. Okay, close that. I don't know how to close the cockpit. Okay, so we are doing this, and it's 100 degrees outside. Cool. Just the normal Bakersfield weather. So this is Eileen's space, and it's just her and her two girls now, and so there's nothing really wrong with the space itself. It's just that the layout is a little tricky, so we're going to move some furniture and take some old furniture out, bring some new secondhand furniture in. And here's my little monkeys helping us to take all the items off of the wall. And anytime they have permission to climb on furniture, they are more than willing to help. So this is Carson and Cadence, my two grandkids. I have three. You saw the third one in the little car seat. That's Connor, who is 2.5 months old now. So we're just going to take everything off, and this project ended up taking a lot more manpower than I originally thought. So you'll get to see a lot of the family come over and help and just really try and bless this family as much as we possibly can. So in the girls' room, they have two little twin beds, and one's closer to the ground because JoJo, her youngest, is not ready for a full-size bed yet, or needs to be closer to the ground just in case she has a little accident and rolls off. So we have a solution for that, and it works out just perfectly because Christine has an IKEA bunk bed that's in Carson's room right now, so we're going to switch that out. So then moving down through the hallway, we have the bathroom to the left, and then here we have Eileen's bedroom. She's got this beautiful dresser, and it's really cute because she's got some inspirational quotes and sayings to herself that are attached to her mirror, but we're going to change that out. We're going to be keeping these curtains, and she's got her desk and desk chair in here, and I think that's just kind of a no-no because we don't want any working going on. This is supposed to be a sanctuary where you're supposed to be at rest and have quiet time with the Lord and with yourself. So we're going to redo all of that, and she has no idea. So we're still taking down some more items. Cadence is having a little problem. This is big problem here. The couch doesn't quite fit.
Hey, baby.
So we go a little over the outlines. But look at this beauty. Oh, I love that. Okay, and then, so this is the rug that's in here now. It actually used to be in the kids' room, but we're gonna switch it out for this one that we got on offer up for this. Well, she was giving directions to the boys who were on their way with the bunk bed, but we got this beauty brand new for $40 on offer up, as well as this couch set and everything you see here, including the rug, the lamps, the coffee table, two end tables, everything plus a vase, a frame, and a candle holder, all for $400. And it worked out perfectly because they kept it in their house until we were ready to do this makeover. Say hi. So as you can see, we had another little challenge, and that was that this was on the second floor. So all of this furniture moving in and out had to be done going up a couple flights of stairs. So that's where those boys came in very handy. And all this furniture swapping worked out perfectly because the couch and the coffee table and two end tables went to my niece and nephew for their playroom for their twin boys, who they all just recently moved back home to Bakersfield from LA just a month or so ago. So it was perfect. And so now more troops are showing up, and we're trying to get everything set up, and the quarters were really small. So we had my son and my sweet daughter-in-law to be, hopefully, Kelsey, pull the trigger please, and it was just a major labor of love here. And they don't even know Eileen, but everybody was all hands on deck, and I absolutely love that, and I'm so blessed to have such a supportive family. So in our original design, we had planned to have the living room be in pinks and blues to match with our beautiful rug. And then in the dining room, since that would be considered a different room, we were going to go with the neutrals and do kind of that modern farmhouse boho style. And I had a bunch of DIYs that I had done in some Dollar Tree videos. And so we had those set up. As you can see on the left, I have my tapestry and the items that we had painted earlier. But it ended up, after we got everything up, and it was really beautiful, but it just didn't flow right, and it didn't have the same feel that we wanted for the entire space. So we went back to the drawing board, took everything out, and you'll see it in a little while, took everything out, took the curtains back down, and started from scratch and gave it a completely different feel.
What are you doing?
I'm filming you. For YouTube, babe.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Don't forget to click that button to subscribe. I appreciate it.
He reminds me so
My family's so funny, and this is Christine's boss hair. So every time the camera would be on her, she would put it down and shake it out.
What?
Okay, hang that up, Brennan. It's right there. And you see where the hanger part is?
Yeah. I thought it was right here.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet pig.
Whoa.
That could use slow cook at eating.
Perfect. Yay. Okay.
Not 6, huh?
And in comes Mr. Perfection.
6.5.
Babe, it's perfect. We did it by eyeball.
Yeah, you did.
I hope you guys love seeing my family as much as I do. So anyway, I'm going to hang the picture that was in her haul of the Virgin Mary, and it's perfect in this spot. And we didn't even plan on this, but the colors were perfect in the rug and in the picture. So now we're going to hang this mirror that she had. She had just gotten it. And I want you to watch Connor and... Did you guys see that? Where he...
Well, 80% off.
Here's a replay in slow motion, and Christine's reaction is priceless. So what we did was we pulled down the big mirror that was over the dresser, and it was just too big for that wall. The wall was not quite big enough to handle it. So we took that down and put this beast up and made sure that it was centered in the middle of the wall. And again, Mr. Perfection has to measure 1,000,000 times before placing any holes in the wall. So we finally get that up, and it looked so pretty over the dresser and kind of pulls down the color of that turquoise, which she does love, but we wanted to soften it up a little and not make it so overwhelming.
Okay.
Can you put this headboard right behind there? So then I found this headboard on OfferUp, and it's so pretty, and it's got that rattan middle portion. It also came with the frame, but we didn't need that. But again, it was only $40. And then we got this quilt from Ross Dress for Less, and it was perfect because I wanted to incorporate the color of the dresser as well as her chair. That's a rocking chair, and she really likes it in there. I'd like her to get a new one, but for right now, this is what we're working with. And also the curtains that are in that room worked perfectly as well. You can't really see it, but the colors of the quilt have all of those different colors all in that pattern.
That's my brother's car. Watch out, car.
So here's where Brandon is putting up the curtains in the dining room. And there was a cover over the end, so he couldn't get the finial on there and couldn't figure out why. But we end up taking these down, like I said, and we're going to use the white shears in the girls' bedroom with another pair of panels that we got from Walmart, but you'll see those in a second as well. So now I'm going to take her red candle holders that she had already, and I'm going to use some Waverly white chalk paint and add just a touch of the ballet slipper to make it a super light pink. And I end up using this on a couple of different places so that it would incorporate that pink into the dining room and out into the living room. So she had this really pretty picture, but there was just too much blue in it and it didn't really go. We didn't even plan on using this, but I just took some more of that paint and painted some of the petals from the hydrangeas and just made it look like a completely different piece. And then Cadence helped me to paint the frame, and we're just going to use the white chalk paint to make that just all light and pretty. And when it's done, it looks just so soft and beautiful and just looks like a completely different piece. And I think this is a really great idea if you have a painting that doesn't match with your current colors of your decor. You can upgrade it, just change it out and use colors that you are using, and it's kind of like a paint by numbers. So just keep that in mind if you want to change something up. So now I'm going to paint one of those black lamps with some white chalk paint and just make that all light and bright. And then I'm going to take those curtains that I got from Walmart for $14.88, and that comes with 2 panels. And they were a little bit long, so they were a little bit short, so I had to lengthen them by pulling out the hem and re-hemming it. So now I took a piece of her calendar, and we needed something for a frame that was in her bedroom. So I'm just going to use the back part of the frame as a template to get the size that I need. And this calendar paper was really thick and nice, and I thought would be perfect to use some watercolors on. So these were in her girls' art box, and I just took some water and some watercolors, and I'm just going to do kind of the same effect that I did with my ombre sign with the ballet slipper, you know, the pink sign with the scripture on it. So I'm just going to take this and lightly add some of that turquoise color and make it go lighter at the top and darker at the bottom. But I want it to be more light and airy and brushed and like a watercolor. And then I'm going to go back in with a black Sharpie and just write "Be Still" on it in freehand. And I ended up having to do it 3 different times, so it's a good thing there's 12 months in a year. But I did it a couple of times, and she thought it was a little too big, and then she wanted it a little bit smaller, so I just gave her her choice to see which one she liked best.
A little bit of the
Do you want to do this one?
little
And do another one just to
diner.
see compare-wise? I like that one, but I just wanted it a little bit smaller. Just a little bit.
And my mom's just doing the finishing touches. Little knickknacks, right, Mommy?
Yeah, that's right.
Get your hairstyle out.
Wait, what does Shannon say? Our boss hair.
Yeah, boss hair.
Okay.
So she has this little flower guy that's like neon. It's really pretty. We have a bunch of God stuff, which I love.
Okay.
So I have this one and I have this one. Okay. So
this
which one do you like better?
I like this one because it's like, be still. And this one's like,
Be still!
Our family really is filled with love and literal laughter. So we're going to put everything together, and it was really nice working with the things that Eileen already had because she has a big collection of rosaries and things that were so pretty. We got this picture at a yard sale. Well, I didn't, my daughter did, but it was $2, and then we just added some eucalyptus from Walmart, and that's $2 for one stem. And so the lamp we pulled from the girls' room, and then here's what we ended up with, the very quiet Be Still. This little wooden house and the eucalyptus frame was from a friend of Eileen's that was gifted to her. So here's the before pictures, and again you can see that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit dark and needs a pop of light and bright and airiness and just really newness. And so that's what I think we gave her. And so here it is all done, and I think it looks so light, bright and airy, and just like a resort or some place that you just want to spend some time in. I love, love, love this quilt, and the whole ambiance is just set by that, I think, and it incorporates all of the beautiful colors that she really does love, but at the same time it lightens it up, I think. So the medallions that were over the headboard, those were $19.99 at Ross's. and everything else was either gifted or things that she's already had on hand. And so there's a couple of pictures that you'll see over her little secretary desk. We moved that in from the living room, and it pulls down in the front so you can still work at it if she needs to, and she has a little laptop there. But after talking to her, she's not going to be using it as a workroom whatsoever. And she does play the guitar, so it was cute and perfect right where it was so that she can sit there. And Brandon's already used it too, so you can just sit in the chair, play some music, and just enjoy this space. These two pictures that you're going to see in just a second, those were gifted to her by somebody. She's in a little group that has Perky Prize drop-offs. So you get these anonymous gifts every so often, and it's just to be supportive during this time of quarantine. And I just wish you guys could actually see this space in real life. It's just so peaceful and calm, and going to be a great place for her to rest. So then in the girls' room, we got this picture at Hobby Lobby for $24 with a 40% coupon. And the bunk beds, I think, are so perfect in here. That's from IKEA. And on the wall right above the dresser, we put some family pictures and some Dollar Tree items and a little wooden rosary and a book. And here's the before pictures again, and here it is all done. I love the 3 pictures that she already had that were originally over the dresser. We just moved those to the bunk bed side, and then I put her office chair in the corner and put a blanket and some cute little stuffed animals, and I think I actually made them a timeout. Sorry, girls. So then we put the diapers in these little crates, and who knew diapers could be so cute? And then we have to change out one of those cubes, but I'm sure she'll do that soon. And then the rug in here just matches perfectly with the bedding that she already had for them. And it's just so girly girl and cuteness in here. This is the Olivia Wendy friendship piece that I had made in a prior DIY, but it was perfect in here, especially with these pictures that have some really cute sayings and encouragement for girly girls. And then these are the curtains that we got from Walmart. The outside are some sheer panels that I got from my friend, but the middle ones from Walmart are $14.88, the same price as the ones that are in the living room. And then they had some cute little baptism crosses already, and then the little tent picture she already had, and these little candle holder thingies. And she also had the shelves, but they weren't in use, so we put those up as well. And the little faith sign, that's from Dollar Tree. The bottles, books, oh my goodness, they have so many books in this family, and so it was fun to find places to use them, but also storage was kind of an issue as well. And then this is a little sticker or decal from Dollar Tree, and it's in the shape of a heart. So this is a really good idea. I just kind of overlapped them and put an empty frame that she had in the living room on top of it, and I think it just frames it out perfectly. So that was $1. But I love how this space turned out, and I'm going to have her reaction to everything at the end of the video. So, and here's where we place some books at the end of their bed. So that's all their personal books that they can go to anytime they want some reading time. But I love how this turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. And I can't wait for you guys to see the reaction of the girls also. She takes a video of them, so it's very, very precious. And then in the hall, I had put this metal piece in the hallway, and I just took a couple of their family pictures and then a picture of Mary in the middle. And so another idea, if you have one of these ornamental iron pieces, you can put pictures on top of them, and it just kind of frames it out and makes it a nice little centerpiece. So we took her desk out of her bedroom and brought it into the dining room and made that into a buffet and dressed it all up and styled it. It's so cutie patootie. And then in the living room, we took the bookcase that was in the dining room and brought that into the living room and put her TV on the shelf that was originally over her fireplace. And I don't think that TV's ever coming out of that shelf because there was not enough room next to it to get a single blade of grass in between there. Okay, take two. So some double-sided tape did finally take care of that, but here are some before pictures, and as you can see, there were a couple of things that were a little different from the time that she took these. That really tall shelf over at the entryway, she had in the meantime sold that, as well as the rug and these couches, and then she got that other couch that was too long as well. It's just a really weird makeup, but anyway, and then I wanted her to be greeted by this beautiful wreath that I made in a Dollar Tree DIY. And so when you come in, here's how it looks, and I'm so excited for her to see the beautiful outcome. I just think it's completely unrecognizable, and I know she's gonna love it. I would love it. I love it now, and it's not even my house, but I love the places where we have the functional pieces as well as the prettiness. And so with the fireplace, I think this is my favorite place of the whole entire makeover. And if you can see this beautiful pillow in the basket, that was made by my sweet friend Emily Ripperger, and she sells these online, and I will have a link in the description box to her blog where you can purchase these. And so I just feel like everything has its place. We were able to incorporate as many books as possible. This rug is just stunning and pulls in the colors of the gray couch and the different aquas and pinks. And you probably saw the DIY that I did with the plant holder with the two baskets from Dollar Tree and then wrapped in rope. That was over there. And I don't know, I just think everywhere you look, there's just beauty. And I really think that's just so important for a person's mood and attitude and their whole state of mind when you see beauty and Jesus throughout your house. So I hope this is going to give her a brand new start and just something to be excited about, and also to motivate you to keep doing things to your home. I just think that it does it for me. So and then in the dining room, I think this turned out so pretty, and after we redid it again and brought the pinks into here as well, I love how this turned out. And she wasn't really fond of her table and chairs, but I think we made that work. You can see my Holy Thursday and Good Friday clock, as well as the Dollar Tree sconces that I used to flank her picture that says, "If you want to change the world, go home and love your family," by Mother Teresa. The bowl was a Dollar Tree DIY, and we just added some pink at the bottom. Here's a closer view of those curtains from Walmart, and then the picture that I just kind of changed up a little bit and added some pink to. And we got the love sign from Walmart for $9.99. And then she had her own pictures that we just used. And the little shelves, those were from my sister. She had given them to my daughter, and so daughter gave them to Eileen. And then the little aqua jars, those were from Goodwill. Those were 69 cents each. And then we just put some more boxwood in those. And I think, did I tell you already, those were $1 each at Walmart? And it comes with quite a bit in one stem. So, and then there's our beautiful white lamp, so that was $10. And then the roses in the vase, that was $7.99 at TJ Maxx. And then we put not all of them, but just some of her books into the basket that she already had. And then, yeah, I think that's it. I just love the way everything turned out here. I really hope you guys like it. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the bar stools, those were a little bit too tall for the bar, and her sister had given these to her, but Michael J took them home and he cut them off so that the girls would be able to fit in there but still be able to reach the bar. So they're custom made for the girls. So here's how it turned out when she got here. There she is. Hello. Hi.
I'm so excited and nervous. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I felt like I was gone forever.
I bet. Okay, well, so I'm going to go inside
Okay, and then I'll wait. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Got
So
it.
turn around and don't look.
I won't, I promise.
Say one Hail Mary and then come in. Okay, I'm not even really sure where to go.
Wow. Oh my god. I have to like take this in for a second.
I know we got the camera on you.
Oh, hi. I'm totally like, I have no words, and if you know me, that means
That's a
something.
lot. That means something.
Wow, Wendy, my god, and Christine and all the other helpers.
Oh my gosh.
I like literally can't even take it all in. It does not look like the same place. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I absolutely love it. It looks like not the same place. Oh my, I'm literally gonna cry. It's so beautiful. It's like even better than I could have imagined. Seriously. Wow. I would have never thought to do this.
Right?
Like in this space whatsoever. This is just unreal.
Well, can I just say you're never getting that TV out of there?
I was gonna say, like, it's probably not coming out. How did you get it in there?
Well, my son, my husband.
It looks incredible.
I wish we could have
It's
done
so
your
open.
kitchen, but we just...
No, you did a lot. Like, oh my god, I
gosh.
can't believe it. Beautiful.
Isn't this crazy? Okay. So, and you see, this is kind of your altar space
Yes,
where
I
you can
absolutely
praise
love
and
it.
worship. And you know, we prayed over the house.
Yes, of course I know that.
And then,
I feel it walking in.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
And then I made that for you. That's our message to you.
I'm literally like, I'm so near tears, I can't even handle it. It's so gorgeous. I did see this, like, a little snippet
Because
of this,
I
and I was
showed
like,
that.
I was like, oh my god, I already love just that little tiny part.
that darn
Wow.
basket. And we have your special pillow in there. And we brought Mary in.
Oh,
And
thank
look at
you.
her. Look at her rose.
I know, it's so beautiful.
It's the perfect
This-
color.
Yeah, it is. Somebody gifted that to me a couple months ago. Yeah, it's perfect. I just absolutely love it. The curtains are beautiful. The rug is beautiful. Everything is just gorgeous.
And then you see, well,
Look, I'm taking so much of-
you'll see different areas
Wow.
where I made this bowl on a YouTube video.
It's gorgeous.
But your rosary,
yes.
can I say that is the most beautiful one I've ever seen?
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. I got that at a women's retreat last year.
Love, love.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
But you had pretty stuff too. That sign we loved, so we wanted to showcase it. We love this picture.
I like that you painted the frame. It
I
looks
was-
a million times
Really?
better. Yes.
Did you notice anything else
Yeah, you
about
painted
it?
the flowers in it too. I was like, it looks awesome. I absolutely noticed. The space looks so different. I can't even like take it all in right now.
But can't you just feel
Yes,
the
it
presence?
feels. Oh, that's beautiful. It feels.
And is she perfect
Yes,
there or
absolutely. Oh, I'm like, I feel so honored that you spent time in my home and made it so beautiful. Thank you.
what? Oh no, thank you for letting us do it. Look at your...
Oh my god, it's not even the same couch. I didn't even notice. I love it.
Isn't it perfect?
Yes, it is perfect.
And the girls will have plenty of room.
Yes, they will still have plenty of room.
I am
Thank
in
you.
love with this rug.
Is so beautiful.
Isn't
I
it
love those
perfect?
colors. This is actually like something I wanted in my house and I couldn't find anything that I
Totally.
really liked perfect. It's so
And we got that on
beautiful.
OfferUp.
You're such a
Awesome, right?
This is gorgeous, Wendy. I have to look at this again.
Okay, go
It's so
ahead.
beautiful.
Go ahead.
It feels like, even with this in the middle of it, feels more open than it's ever felt in here.
Right.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah.
It looks very open. That's cute that you guys put that over there. I love that.
We loved your
I love that you put St. Jude up there.
Love him.
Super fave.
Well, him and Christine are like really close.
Oh
and
my
then isn't this a
gosh.
sweet little piece?
Yes.
I
It
just
really
love
is.
that.
I love that. Great idea. I
Yay.
really set that way.
Okay, so girls' room.
Oh my god.
Let me turn on the light.
Okay, I'm gonna cry now. Oh,
I'm
I
all up
love
in your
it, Wendy.
face. It's so pretty.
I knew you were gonna make me cry. I knew it. It's beautiful. The girls are gonna be so excited.
Right? I think this is gonna be a hit.
Yes, they are so gonna be excited. And this is great because Joy is wild and she will...
And that's perfect. Yeah.
I like her low. This is so beautiful.
Love
They're
it.
gonna be so excited. And this is pretty too. I assume you made this.
Yes.
Of course.
That's my.
Oh, and all their books.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay. And girl, your book situation. That
I have
was
a lot of books.
yes.
I got my degree in English. I can't help it. Like literally, I have no words, and I'm telling you that says a lot. I love that you brought the rug back in here because I love this.
Yes, it's so
it's
pretty.
perfect.
It
It's
was
absolutely
perfect.
perfect.
Okay.
Aw, the girls
Now,
are gonna lose it when they see this.
I'm really excited about this.
Wait, you did something in
room.
my room too? I thought you were just doing the first two. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm officially crying. Oh my god, it's so pretty and peaceful. Darn you. Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
It's so special.
And so, as you notice, we switched you out. So this can still be your
that's
desk.
what I originally bought it for.
But
Oh
these
my
perfect
God.
pictures that you were gifted, they're
This
so
is
perfect in
such
here.
a
Your
gift.
curtains were already perfect. This is, I want this room. I want this whole little place.
This is literally like I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. It just feels like such a peaceful space. Thank you.
Look at that headboard.
I love that. It's beautiful.
I love it too.
It feels like you totally elevated and made my room more adult. And it's so special. I was driving back into town and my friends were like, Eileen, this is like, you got away, rejuvenated, we did lots of prayer, and then you're going back into a new space. It's like God was like, ta-da!
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, I love this too.
Isn't
I
it?
love that you did the mirror here.
Yes. And so your other mirror is in
Okay.
here.
Stick stuff anywhere you can.
Yes. That's
Wow.
what we did.
But I actually really like this here.
I love it. You'll see the whole video. It was a fun time.
This is so pretty. I love that I have my rosaries on display.
Yes, I mean, we were
have a
able
lot.
to have them, yeah. And then
Oh.
I painted this.
Of course.
You'll see. It was kind of that was my third try.
Oh, when you changed out the lampshade, it looks so much
Yes.
better with the lighter lampshade.
Isn't it pretty though?
Like, you guys didn't paint, did you? Because it looks like
No,
so much
that's
whiter
so
in here.
funny that you say that.
Wow.
That's what my brother thought when we did his
Because it looks
too.
brighter. Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm just in awe. I'm absolutely in awe.
I can't wait for you to go night-night tonight.
I know either. It was a long drive.
And
I love
this
to have
is
my
your
Bibles
perfect,
everywhere. Oh,
yes.
this rosary is so beautiful. You like outdid yourself beyond belief. Honest to God. Honest to God. It feels special. It looks special.
Well, in here is your homework,
Okay. Yep.
but
Got it.
Yay!
It was very special. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Okay, signing up.
Love you guys.
Leather.
What do you think? Is that your bed, Jojo? Oh, you love it? What do you think, Elle? Yeah? There's a chair in there. Ellie, what do you think? Do you love it?
Yes, I love it. Curtains. Yes.
Is it so special? Can you say thank you to Wendy?
Thank you,
And
Wendy.
Christine and their family. Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Do you love your room?
Oh my goodness, they are just so precious, and that was worth all of the hard work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think. I appreciate everyone's support. I'm really getting caught up on my comments and emails and all the correspondence. I want to thank everybody for all of the love and support you're showing me, and thank you for being patient since I took a little mini vacay. I'll be back doing my regular DIYs, but this was just something that we were so honored and blessed to get to do to help somebody out. And so yeah, I just hope you guys liked it. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and remember to always be the light. Bye.